So I'm just making a quick YouTube video about this answered prayer that I got, which is I've been dealing a lot with as a stay-at-home mom who used to have a career and, you know, seemed to have a lot of potential and all that, it's hard to have esteem and to feel recognized and to feel like your work is worthwhile if nobody is there to witness it. And so I've been comparing myself a lot to like who I could have been, or if, or who I might have been, like who can I kind of look up to, like where am I going in my future. And so I've been kind of getting wrapped up in this sort of like seeking worldly stuff, maybe status and like I said, recognition. But I was praying about this and trying to pray about like covetousness and not getting wrapped into this kind of stuff. And royalty has to follow all these rules about how they present themselves in public. And I got this response, when I was praying about this, that there are all of these rules of etiquette that we're supposed to follow as a Christian, which is to fall in line with all of the fruits of the Spirit. And I was, opened up my Bible and I read it, and this from 2 Thessalonians 2:16 and 17, the end of it says, "Comfort your hearts and establish you to every good word and work," in the English Standard Version. Basically, I paraphrase it myself to say, establish your heart with your words and your works. And that is, you want to give up the things of the world for the spiritual things and lay up treasures in heaven. And so I am not supposed to be seeking like status or to become royalty or to become, something other than what I'm doing now, except that I am supposed to be establishing my heart, establishing who I am, and claiming my status as a child of God in what I say and in what I do. And so even if you're doing things just in your own home, speaking to your kids or your husband or the people who you communicate on a day-to-day basis, even if you don't have this wide like platform, like I don't have a super wide YouTube platform or anything like that, it's just about defining who you are, what you say. It has an impact on your development and how your heart is established, and just as much your words and the works that you do. Even if your work doesn't seem very significant, it is very significant when it's defining who you are eternally, and in the intangible ways, the abstract ways, the eternal ways. So I hope that helps any of you stay-at-home moms out there, or just anybody who is maybe dealing with feeling a little bit like you're lacking recognition in your life, and seeing other people getting credit for things that you've said or you've done, or feeling like your potential is maybe kind of being wasted with what you're doing right now. What's important to God is who you are and the condition of your heart and how you're treating other people and what you say and what you do, versus will you go down in the history books as somebody who invented something, or somebody who's has a royal lineage or something like that. That's all those things will pass away, but the eternal things are actually things that you have control over. You can choose if you want to seek to be a good person, a godly person, or if you want to seek to be more of a destructive or godless person, or just a person who is destructive or a bad person just out of complacency. And so I'm going to start to put more effort into this idea of establishing my heart through my words and my works. Amen.